Today, I want to talk about my experience of being diagnosed with ADHD, because my experience tells me what St. Francis de Sales said is true. When you encounter difficulties and contradictions, do not try to break them, but bend them with gentleness and time. Now, for those of you who don't know, ADHD is a disorder that affects all aspects of a person's life. People know it as a learning challenge that makes paying attention and sitting still hard, but it entails so much more than that. I used to go to a different school, and it was K through 12. I was in 5th grade when I was diagnosed with mixed type ADHD and was given medication. With the medication, I was able to work as well as a normal, neurotypical person, but it wasn't the solution to everything. Because my parents and my teachers were seeing how those low grades were turning to high grades, they weren't worried and said I was thriving and better than ever. For a long time, I did not tell them that the medication side effects were hurting me, or that I was thinking of my ADHD like a disease to be cured, and how dependent I felt on the medication. I remember that my medication would wear off by around 5 p.m. because I always took at 6:30 a.m. and I treated it like a time bomb, like, oh, here's how long I have until I cannot do anything. But then, just months after I first transferred to the school I'm at now, the medication supply was backed up for a variety of reasons, and basically this meant I no longer had access to that specific medication, and I had to go without. There were other alternatives, but none of them were working. After that, I basically had to face my ADHD. I couldn't mitigate it or hide it or act like I didn't have it, and I couldn't treat it like a curse or else I'd just shut it out and not learn. But after realizing that accepting it and learning about it were exactly what I needed to do, I've had some of the most growth I think I've ever had in my life. Living with ADHD is more than just struggling to complete my math fact sheets. It means sensory issues will dictate a lot of my ability to think. Sometimes I'm going to be physically unable to sit down and watch TV with my family. It means sometimes I'm going to be unable to move. But it also means I've learned that if I use the right tricks to motivate myself, I can really accomplish tasks all on my own. It means that even if I have to ask for help sometimes, I can figure out complicated things. It means that if I don't give up, I can maintain a good routine. If I am patient with myself, I get a chance to learn ways to manage my ADHD. I don't mean to say I figured out the secret to living with ADHD. If you have, please tell me. But I've gotten to a point where I'm willing to learn how to live with it, to not break it, but to bend it, like St. Francis said.